Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today, we will be opening our very first Secrets of Strixhaven pack together and making a pack one pick one as though we were in a draft. So let's get our box opened up and pick our pack. Alright. Let's grab this pack. Okay. So yeah, this is genuinely going to be the first pack I've ever opened of this set. I'm recording this before playing in my pre-release, so I don't have any experience playing with this set yet, aside from just watching some of the early access event. But this video comes out on the Monday after pre-release, so I would love to hear about how your pre-release went, if you went out and played in one. Which college did you play? Any awesome cards you opened? Any favorite interactions you had? Let's hear it down in the comments. But for now, let's open up this pack. First up, we've got Rubble Rouser. It is 2 and a red for a 1/4 Dwarf Sorcerer at common. When this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And tap and exile a card from your graveyard. Add red. When you do, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. History is patient. I am not. Relatable. Wild Hypothesis is X and a green for a sorcery at common. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it. Surveil 2. Nice. I like that. Ooh. Our first prepared card is Adventurous Eater. It is 2 and a black for a 3/2 human warlock at common. This creature enters prepared, and its spell is Have a Bite. It is a single black for a sorcery. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. You gain 1 life. So just a single activation, but still good. Another prepared card. Elite Interceptor is a single white for a 1/2 human wizard at common. This creature enters prepared, and Rejoinder is 1 and a white for a sorcery. You may tap or untap target creature. Draw a card. Wow. I would just straight up pay 3 mana for a 1/2 draw a card. Plus it triggers your Silver Quill mechanic, so yeah, that's awesome. Chase Inspiration is a single blue for an instant at common. Target creature you control gets +0/+3 and gains hexproof until end of turn. Nothing gets in the way of a Prismari student following a great idea. That kind of looks like Mana Curves, whose name is Chase. Mage Tower Referee is 2 for a 2/1 artifact creature construct at common. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Incapable of choosing a favorite and invulnerable to the influence of magic, it is an ideal and obnoxiously accurate referee. Hopefully this can get pretty big over time. We've got a Silver Quill card. Render Speechless is 2 white/black for a sorcery at common. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature. Seems like I took the words right out of your mouth. Summoned Dromedary is 3 and a white for a 4/3 Spirit Camel at uncommon. With Vigilance and pay 1 and a white, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. The camel had traveled this route so often in life that its spirit began moving as soon as the mage finished the summoning. Okay, so kind of a recurring threat. Aberrant Manaworm is 3 and a green for a 2/5 worm at uncommon with trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. What is the equation for terror? Lost research note. Paradox Gardens. I think I would hope for more power for 4 mana. I mean, I think its ability is good, but I don't know how often you would be casting spells and if this would really be worth it, but I'm willing to be wrong. Lecturing Scorn Mage is a single black for a 1/1 human warlock at uncommon with repartee. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. I expected better from you. Yeah, kinda reminds me of Heroic from Theros, and I know I really enjoyed that ability, so I know this one is more limited, but hopefully this is good as well. Oh wow. The rare is Magma Blood Archaic. It is 3 of the red 2-brid mana for a 2/2 avatar at rare with Trample, Reach, and Converge. This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each color of mana spent to cast that spell. So, if you only spend red, then it's a 3/3. Could potentially be a 7/7, but probably just a 4/4 or maybe a 5/5. Yeah, I love that it can pump your team. That seems good. Our Mystical Archives card is Veil of Summer. It is a single green for an instant at rare. Draw a card if an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black until end of turn. Pretty situational, so probably not a very high contender here. We've got a foil, Ajani's Response. It is 4 and a white for an instant at common. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Destroy target creature. Ajani no longer wanted to swing his axe in battle, but nothing came easier to him than defending those who needed protection. So we just had this in Ninja Turtles, right? Grounded for Life, I think. So is this like the in-universe version of that? A foil plains, a spirit token, and an inkling token. Alright, so here is our pack. As we saw, we opened 2 rares, but I'm not very interested in Veil of Summer. I would consider Magma Blood Archaic, even if it is just a 3/3 trample reach. I do think its last ability there is definitely worth it. So I would probably be taking that one. I do like some of the other cards in here. But I think this one is the most powerful. So for the pack 1, pick 1, I would be going with Magma Blood Archaic. But let me know what you think. Are we aligned on this pick? Or would you go with something else? Make sure you leave a comment and we can talk about it. And again, like I mentioned at the top, I would love to hear about your pre-release if you went to one. And I'll be sharing all about the pre-release that I played in my video on Friday. But that will do it for today. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I put out new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. I truly appreciate all of your support, and I hope you have a wonderful day.